You might not like the United States of America. You might disagree and dislike the way they operate, especially when it comes to invading or attacking countries that don't agree with them. These might be the issues you have with the United States, right? But when it comes to intelligence gathering, when it comes to security, alert, and informations, you don't joke with anything the United States because they control satellites above so many countries. They control communications, including the ones you are using, Facebook, YouTube, Google. So they gather intelligence. They know a lot of things going on from around the world. So if they tell you that this is about to happen, take it serious because it is going to happen. An example of it is Russia invaded Ukraine. The whole world laughed at US when they told them that Russia is about to invade Ukraine. They said, no, not in this 21st century. War will not start in Europe. No, US got it wrong this time around. But after 4 days, what happened? Russia invaded Ukraine. So that is the power of intelligence gathering. Now, there is something that I saw on the United States of America embassy, the US embassy and consulate in Nigeria. They published something on their website. And before US published something on their website and they target emergency information for American citizens. Emergency information for American citizens in Nigeria. Now, what is the information all about? Avoid Nigeria military bases in Abuja. Full stop. Avoid Nigeria military bases in Abuja. Now, when you read through the information on the United States consulate in Nigeria, when you read through their website, you can Google it and understand what I'm saying better. When you read through it, you will see that these people just hinted this information that American citizens in Abuja should avoid military base, avoid public gathering, avoid this, avoid that. Stay with me. I want to give you an illustration. If you buy a new phone, if you buy electrical equipment like iron, washing machine, television, you will see like warnings from iron. They will tell you that don't put it in the water, don't operate in the water, make sure you don't touch, don't do this, don't do that. They give you a lot of warning. They will not tell you that if you put it on the water, you'll be electrocuted and you will die. They will not put it there. But they gave you the warning, don't put it inside the water before you operate it. Now, the United States is telling their citizens to avoid public gathering, avoid churches, avoid mosques, avoid military bases. It's about to go down in Abuja. Remember that for over 8 months, I told you people that from June, July, that these people will come out in the city and there will be suicide bombing and a lot of attacks. This thing is not something that you say is an insight or a vision. No, these are informations that are around all these security people. They know everything that is going on. You know, terrorists in Nigeria operate in a free zone. They don't hide it to operate. Now, for you to understand what I'm saying, I want you to take a look at this video before we go into the details of what the America said. I just want to show you in this video that these terrorists are no longer hiding their operation. Listen to someone they kidnap. They are even giving the person information that they are already in the bushes in the whole southwest, southeast. That if they want to take over the country today, that they will be able to take over the country. Take a listen while we come back to, analyze what the United States is telling their citizens in Abuja.
So they all switch up their phone. So at the 11th hour, my wife agreed that she would take the money to them, and I was begging, please. And they warned me, they said, if that 20 million, if it's short 1,000 naira, they're going to shoot me in the leg, and I will be nursing that wound forever. And that might even kill me. So I just told my wife when she called that, let them put extra money. So they put about 20,000 naira. Extra. Okay, brother, you won't believe it. They counted we spent about 45 or 1 hour in the bush. They were counting because my wife had to bring it alone. They said nobody should follow her that. If anybody, we should tell the police, they will kill us. I also left a part because she made contact with the anti-kidnapping team in Oyo State. They said they cannot come to rescue me in the bush. because if they try to shoot, those guys will retaliate and I might be killed in the crossfire, that we should just go and cooperate and pay. That was why we agreed to pay the money. So we paid the money. They counted for like about 1 hour. On that day, they bought me a small bottle of Coca-Cola. That was the first meal I ate in 3 weeks. So I just took, and even I cannot even drink the Coca-Cola because I was having tummy cramp. I've not eaten for over 2 weeks. How can I take Coca-Cola around 12 o'clock in there? So I left that again. But they gave me a small bottle of Coca-Cola. So my wife came with the money. They said they should drive through Abuja, a very lonely pass. And what I've discovered, even they told me that they have an agenda in Nigeria, that they are all over the place. All those bushes that we see, that we think that they are safe, they are not safe. People are in there. They said they are not. They can stay in the bush for years. They are comfortable. That is we in the south that we are not comfortable with the bush. And we counted the money, and the money was complete. And they took the 20,000 naira extra. And they asked my wife to be walking out of the bush.
All right, let me stop the video there. What this man is just saying about the infiltration of these terrorists, he's not the first person that said it. In fact, if you can Google similar videos like this, these terrorists has been bragging to everyone that they kidnap. If they kidnap you, they will tell you that we're all over the place. You people can't do nothing. We'll take your lands, we'll take your country, we'll do. This is because people are sponsoring them. People in government are behind them. Now, let us go straight to what the United States government is telling their citizens about Abuja. The date of the release, as you can see, was June 22nd, 2025. That was yesterday. Location is Nigeria. Event: avoid unnecessary travel to Nigerian military and government facilities. You don't understand what the United States is referring to. Government houses has been mapped out for destruction. Military bases in Nigeria has been mapped out for destruction. Anybody that has ear, let them hear. Now, it says, due to increased security concerns arising from current global development, United States Mission Nigeria informs U.S. citizens that all U.S. embassies, employees, and their families are prohibited from non-official travel to a Nigerian military site or other government venues in Abuja at this time. Now, when I took this information to one of my friends, who is a security analyst, he told me something. He said, apart from the direct attack that US saw that is coming to these places, that the event that is happening in the Middle East, that America sees Nigeria as an Islamic country being controlled by the Islamic, officials, that American citizens might be targeted in Nigeria. This was what the security analyst told me from Canada. So I said, okay, so America is warning people, especially their citizens, of 2 events that could happen. Terrorist attacks are coming to these places. And apart from that, these terrorists might target Americans because of what is going on in the Middle East. Those who said that the world war has nothing to do with them, you don't know what is ahead. Now, the actions to take: stay alert in public places with particular attention to location and venues where Westerners, expatriates, and government officials frequent. Avoid large gathering and consider limiting unnecessary travel. Avoid predictable routines. Familiarize yourself with emergency exits when you enter buildings. Review your personal security plans. The consular sections of Embassy Abuja and Consulate General Lagos remain open. Please monitor our website for updates. All right.